students, how are you all? I hope all of you are doing really well. Let's start today's chapter, Chemical Effects of Electric Current. In this chapter, we will learn about introduction, conduction of electricity through liquids, chemical effects of electric current, electrolysis and electroplating. Introduction. We learned that when a charged electroscope and an uncharged electroscope are joined by a metal wire, charges pass along the wire until the two electroscopes are similarly charged, as discussed in the chapter on some natural phenomena. The wire only allows negative charge to pass through it. Positive charges cannot flow. तो देखिए जो वायर है वो सिर्फ नेगेटिव चार्ज को ही पास होने देगी, पॉजिटिव चार्ज फ्लो नहीं हो सकते. We know that atoms contain both positively and negatively charged particles. The positively charged particles are called protons. These are heavy and remain fixed in their position. The negatively charged particles are called electron. These are lighter and can move about freely. Okay, so proton आपके heavy होते हैं, ये fixed होते हैं और अपनी position पे, और जो electrons होते हैं lighter होते हैं, इसलिए move करते हैं freely. The number of positive and negative charges in an atom remains equal in normal conditions. The atom as a whole therefore shows no charge and is neutral. ऐसा हमने पिछले chapter में भी पढ़ा था. In special conditions like when a glass rod is rubbed with silk, some electrons from the glass rod are transferred to the silk cloth. Thus, the glass rod becomes deficient in electrons and acquires a positive charge, while the silk cloth gains excess electrons and acquires an equal negative charge. The movement of electrons is what is known as electric current when they move in a continuous stream. So, जो मूवमेंट होता है इलेक्ट्रॉन का उसे हम कहते हैं इलेक्ट्रिक करंट, जब वो एक कंटिन्यूअस स्ट्रीम में मूव करते हैं. इलेक्ट्रॉन्स फ्लो फ्रॉम द नेगेटिव terminal to the positive terminal of a battery through the external circuit, but conventionally the direction of electric current is taken as the direction of flow of positive charge, that is from the positive terminal to the negative terminal of the battery. वैसे तो देखिए आपके जो इलेक्ट्रॉन्स है वो नेगेटिव टर्मिनल से पॉजिटिव टर्मिनल में आपके फ्लो करते हैं बैटरी के, बट कन्वेंशनली जो डायरेक्शन है इलेक्ट्रिक करंट का वो क्या है, पॉजिटिव टर्मिनल से नेगेटिव टर्मिनल ऑफ द बैटरी. Now, conduction of electricity through liquids. We now know that solids can allow the flow of electric current. However, liquids are also able to conduct electricity. Several liquids can conduct electricity well because they permit the flow of electric current through them. Some liquids are poor electrical conductors because they do not allow electric current to flow through them. Tap water, salt solution, lime juice are good conductors of electricity, while distilled water, sugar solution, kerosene and spirit are poor conductors of electricity. Okay, so देखिए आपके जो liquids electricity को conduct करते हैं क्योंकि वो flow of electric current को permit करते हैं कि वो pass हो सकें. तो कुछ liquids आपके poor electrical conductors होते हैं, okay, और कुछ ऐसे होते हैं जो आपके good conductors of electricity होते हैं, right? Knowledge capsule. The materials that allow the passage of electric current through them are called conductors of electric current. For example, copper, iron, aluminium, etc. The materials that do not allow the passage of electric current through them are called insulators of electric current. For example, rubber, plastic, wood, etc. Okay. Conductors और insulators से आप already familiar होंगे. Conductors आपके क्या होते हैं, वो material जो electric current को pass करने में help करते हैं, जबकि insulators electric current को pass नहीं होने देते हैं. Okay. So, let us perform an activity to check the conduction of electricity through liquids. Activity time. To test the conduction of electricity through liquids. Take a cell and a bulb and connect one terminal of each using an insulated copper wire. Take two insulated copper wire and connect their one end to the other terminals of the bulb and cell. Leave the other end of wires free. This setup will work as a conduction tester. Okay, take the conduction tester you have made and insert the two free ends of the wires of tester into different liquid such as salt solution, sugar solution, honey, tap water and distilled water. If the bulb glows, the liquid conducts electricity. After testing, it was found out that tap water and solutions of acid bases and salts are good conductors of electricity. अच्छा, आपने ये कंडक्शन टेस्टर बनाया, ओके, इसमें दो फ्री एंड्स आपने क्या करने हैं, वायर्स जो एंड्स हैं वायर्स के उनको दो डिफरेंट लिक्विड्स में इंसर्ट करना है, जैसे सॉल्ट सोल्यूशन है या शुगर सोल्यूशन है, वॉट एवर इज गिवन, लाइक टैप वाटर, डिस्टिल वाटर. अगर तो बल्ब ग्लो होता है दैट मीन्स लिक्विड जो है वो इलेक्ट्रिसिटी कंडक्ट करता है. ओके, सो टेस्ट करने के बाद आपको पता चलेगा टैप वाटर और जो सोल्यूशन है एसिड बेस एंड सॉल्ट्स के, ये सारे गुड कंडक्टर होते हैं इलेक्ट्रिसिटी के. Sometimes the current in the circuit may be too weak, which could prevent the filament of the bulb from heating up enough to glow. The reason for weak current is that the liquids may not be conduct electricity as good as metals. To measure these weak currents, instead of a torch bulb, an LED can be used in the circuit. LED glows even when a weak current flows in the circuit. देखिए कई बार बल्ब ग्लो नहीं करता है सर्किट में क्योंकि वीक करंट होता है. सो इस केस में आप जैसे LED यूज कर सकते हैं. सो वीक करंट में भी फ्लो में ये LED आपकी ग्लो करती हैं. The phenomenon of causing chemical changes by passing electricity through a conducting solution is called the chemical effect of electric current. Knowledge capsule. LEDs are increasingly being used for lighting. A large number of LEDs are grouped together to form an LED light source. LED light sources are preferred over light bulbs and fluorescent bulb tubes because they consume less energy and last longer. So लाइटनिंग के लिए आजकल आपने देखा होगा LEDs का बहुत ज़्यादा यूज़ किया जाता है और LEDs को ओवर बल्ब्स और फ्लोरेसेंट ट्यूब्स की प्रेफर किया जाता है क्योंकि ये कम एनर्जी को कंज्यूम करते हैं और लंबे समय तक चलते हैं. केमिकल इफेक्ट्स ऑफ इलेक्ट्रिक करंट. The phenomenon of causing chemical changes by passing electricity through a conducting solution is called the chemical effect of electric current. If two new iron nails are taken and they are conducted through separate copper wires to the two terminals of an electric battery, and the nails, here called electrodes, are immersed in a solution of sulfuric acid and water in a beaker, the current flows through acidified water and bubbles of gas appear at the two electrodes. Thus, a chemical change has occurred. In fact, the chemical effects of current involve the transformation of electric energy into chemical energy. The two processes which illustrate the chemical effect of current are electrolysis and electroplating. So देखिए जिसमें chemical changes होते हैं by passing electricity किसी conducting solution के through, उसे हम कहते हैं chemical effect of current. Okay, so इसमें आपके इन्वॉल्व होता है इलेक्ट्रिक एनर्जी का केमिकल एनर्जी में ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन. तो दो प्रोसेस हैं उनके बारे में हम जानते हैं डिटेल में. नंबर वन इज इलेक्ट्रोलिसिस. A solution which conducts electricity and breaks up chemically during the process is called an electrolyte. The process of breaking up an electrolyte solution by passing electric current through it is known as electrolysis. When electric current is passed through water, the water molecules dissociate into hydrogen gas and oxygen gas. This is called the electrolysis of water. वो solution जो इलेक्ट्रिसिटी को कंडक्ट करता है और उसको केमिकली ब्रेक कर देता है, दैट इज नोन एज इलेक्ट्रोलाइट. ओके, और इलेक्ट्रोलिसिस के प्रोसेस में क्या होता है, जब इलेक्ट्रोलिसिस होता है वाटर का, वो इलेक्ट्रिक करंट को पास किया जाता है वाटर में और जो आपके जो हाइड्रोजन एंड जो ऑक्सीजन गैस है वो आपकी अलग अलग हो जाती हैं. ओके, मीन्स आपका वाटर बना है H2O, वाटर का फॉर्मूला है, हाइड्रोजन और ऑक्सीजन से बना है. सो ये डिसोसिएट हो जाते हैं आपके हाइड्रोजन गैस एंड ऑक्सीजन गैस में. A cell in which electric current from an external source is passed through an electrolyte to produce a chemical reaction is known as electrolytic cell. Let us summarize the components of the electrolytic cell. An electrolyte is a liquid that conducts electric current through itself. Remember that electrolyte आपका एक liquid होता है जो कि electric current को conduct करता है through itself. The two rods made of conducting materials are dipped into the electrolyte and are called the electrodes. The electrode connected to the negative terminal of the battery is cathode and the electrode connected to the positive terminal of the battery is called the anode. Okay, अब आपके जो electrodes हैं दो तरह के हैं, cathode and anode. कैथोड जो आपके नेगेटिव टर्मिनल ऑफ द बैटरी के साथ कनेक्टेड होगा और जो पॉजिटिव टर्मिनल के साथ कनेक्ट होगा इलेक्ट्रोड, उसे कहेंगे हम एनोड. Electrolytes contain charged particles called ions. An ion with a negative charge is called an anion. It moves through the solution to the positive charge on the anode. An ion with a positive charge is called a cation. It moves through the solution of the negative charge on the cathode. The electrodes are connected to a battery. Many chemical compound solutions such as common salt, sulfuric acid, etc. are examples of electrolytes. Okay. सिर्फ जो आयन जिसमें नेगेटिव चार्ज है उसे हम कहते हैं एनायन और जिस आयन में आपका पॉजिटिव चार्ज है उसे हम कहते हैं कैटायन. नॉलेज कैप्सूल. When current is passed, the ions in the electrolyte move towards the electrodes. Cations move towards the cathode. Anions, that is negative charge, move towards the anode. जब करंट पास होता है तो जो आयंस होते हैं ना इलेक्ट्रोलाइट के, वो इलेक्ट्रोड्स की तरफ मूव करते हैं. कैटायन पॉजिटिव चार्ज होते हैं तो ये कैथोड की तरफ मूव करते हैं और जो एनायंस नेगेटिव चार्ज होते हैं ये एनोड की तरफ मूव करते हैं. Now, application of electrolysis. Electrolysis is used in industries to produce a lot of useful materials from naturally available substances. Johann Wilhelm Ritter created a history by discovering electrolysis. It is now widely used in commercial and chemical industries. Electrolysis is used to refine impure metals into their pure form. This is called electro-refining. Metals such as aluminium and sodium are extracted from the ores by the process of electrolysis. One of the most widely used application of electrolysis is electroplating. So let us learn about electroplating in detail. Okay. देखिए इलेक्ट्रोलिसिस का इस्तेमाल हम करते हैं जैसे इम्प्योर मेटल्स को रिफाइन करने के लिए उनके प्योर फॉर्म में, इसे कहा जाता है इलेक्ट्रो रिफाइनिंग. सो अब तक का जो सबसे ज़्यादा यूजफुल एप्लीकेशन है इलेक्ट्रोलिसिस की वो है इलेक्ट्रोप्लेटिंग. ओके, सो नाउ लेट्स टॉक अबाउट इलेक्ट्रोप्लेटिंग. व्हाट इज इलेक्ट्रोप्लेटिंग? The process of coating a thin layer of any desired metal such as gold, silver or chromium on another material using electrolysis is called electroplating. The process of electroplating is also called electrodeposition. It is usually done to protect the metal underneath or to give it an attractive finish. We often see jewelry and cutlery items plated with silver or chromium. They have the appearance of silver but are less expensive. Silver plated items may have EPNS stamped on them, which stands for electroplated nickel silver. Chromium plating is found on bath taps, car bumpers, bicycle handlebars, tall rails, etc. because chromium has a shiny appearance and does not corrode. For the electroplating of copper on an object, the object is dipped in acidified copper sulfate solution and connected to the negative terminal of a battery. A copper strip is dipped into the solution and connected to the positive terminal of the battery. When electric current is passed through the solution, copper from the copper stripe is deposited on the object. The copper lost to the cathode is restored by the anode, copper stripe. Because of this, the anode slowly dissolves into the solution. Thus, the effect is that copper gets transferred from one electrode to the another. Okay. Electroplating actually आपका एक process है जिसमें थिन लेयर की कोटिंग की जाती है किसी भी मेटल की, जैसे कि आपका गोल्ड, सिल्वर, क्रोमियम, इन्हीं को प्रेफर किया जाता है और इनकी कोटिंग की जाती है दूसरे मटेरियल में यूजिंग इलेक्ट्रोलिसिस. ओके, एंड ये जो प्रोसेस होता है इलेक्ट्रोप्लेटिंग का, इसे कहा जाता है इलेक्ट्रो डेपोजिशन. ओके, और यूजुअली इसलिए किया जाता है कि जो मेटल है जिसकी हम इलेक्ट्रोप्लेटिंग कर रहे हैं उसको एक अट्रैक्टिव फिनिश मिल सके. जैसे कि आपकी ज्वेलरी और कटलरी आइटम्स में ये आपके इलेक्ट्रोप्लेटेड होते हैं लाइक सिल्वर या क्रोमियम से. ओके, knowledge capsule. A voltmeter is an apparatus used for electrolysis, but a voltmeter is an apparatus used to measure the voltage of an electric current, generally installed on the electrical stabilizers. The process of coating gold onto other metals is called gold plating. If silver is coated onto other materials, the process is called silver plating. वोल्ट मीटर एक अपैरेटस होता है जो इलेक्ट्रोलिसिस के लिए यूज़ किया जाता है, बट वोल्ट मीटर वो अपैरेटस होता है जिसको यूज़ किया जाता है इलेक्ट्रिक करंट के वोल्टेज को मेजर करने के लिए, और ये जनरली आपके इलेक्ट्रिकल स्टेबलाइजर्स में इंस्टॉल्ड होते हैं. गोल्ड को जब हम दूसरे मेटल्स पे कोट करते हैं जैसे उस प्रोसेस को कहा जाता है गोल्ड प्लेटिंग, और जब सिल्वर को कोट किया जाता है देन दैट प्रोसेस इज सिल्वर प्लेटिंग. ओके, एट अ ग्लांस, natural water contains dissolved salts, so it is a good conductor of electricity. A continuous and unbroken circuit is needed for the current to flow through. Electrolytes are the liquids which conduct electricity. Conductors allow the flow of electric current through them, while insulators do not allow the flow of electric current through them. LED stands for light emitting diode. A source of continuous supply of electrons is needed for the flow of current. Cations are positively charged particles in a solution, while anions are negatively charged particles in a solution. An electric current can bring about a chemical change. Electrolysis is used for electroplating one metal onto another. Now let's evaluate yourself. A. Fill in the given OMR sheet to choose the correct answer. Number 1. The electrode connected to the negative terminal is called A. Anion, B. Cation, C. Anode or D. Cathode. And the answer is D. Cathode. B. Fill in the blanks. Number 1. Pure water dash conduct electricity. Pure water does not conduct electricity. C. Write true or false against following statements. Number 1. Graphite, metals, etc. are good conductors of electricity. True. D. Answer the very short question. Number 1. Name any two liquids which are good conductors of electricity. किन्हीं भी दो liquids के नाम लिखने हैं जो good conductor है electricity के. ओके, जैसे कि आपका एक तो सॉल्ट सोल्यूशन होता है. ओके, इसी तरह से आपने दूसरा लिक्विड का नाम बताना है. ई. आंसर द शॉर्ट क्वेश्चंस. व्हाट इज मेंट बाय केमिकल इफेक्ट ऑफ इलेक्ट्रिक करंट. ओके, सो आपको डिफाइन करना है केमिकल इफेक्ट ऑफ इलेक्ट्रिक करंट क्या है. एंड एफ. आंसर द लॉन्ग क्वेश्चंस. Number 1, list 4 uses of electroplating, giving the reason for electroplating in each case. आपको पहले तो इलेक्ट्रोप्लेटिंग के 4 यूजेस बताने हैं और हर बार आपने हर केस में अपने रीजन देना है इलेक्ट्रोप्लेटिंग का. ओके, एंड जो रिमेनिंग पार्ट्स है इस एक्सरसाइज के बच्चों, उन्हें अब आप खुद से करेंगे.